queens, and everything in between. Welcome back to the channel. This is Dude, and another special episode of Off the Ropes. Another episode of Off the Ropes, because every episode is special. So, as much as I wanted to do the review of the Royal Rumble and everything that happened on Sunday, could not do so just because of things started happening personally. But I'm gonna give you a quick, just a quick little rundown. The winners of the men's and women's Royal Rumble: Rhea Ripley for the women and Cody Rhodes for the men. Congratulations to both, but one more was more predictable to me than the other. Like, as much as everyone believed that both of them were predictable, I want to say that the men's work was set up for Cody to win, especially had him coming at number 30. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan being at number one. Number one and number two, sorry about that, was actually top notch. Like, not gonna lie. With the finals, with the final four, with the final three with Liv, Asuka, and can we talk about Asuka real quick with her face paint? And I'm just thrown over the moon over the fact that it's reminiscent of her days in Japan as Kana. Her days. Woo! Just a good time right there. That's a good time. That's just feel good. But the pay-per-view as a whole was great. It was a great pay-per-view. Wasn't like the best Royal Rumble of all time, but it was great. Oh, my light just went out on the yeah, for some reason. It kind of confused me, kind of scared me a little bit. But yeah, all in all, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10, and that's my quick review of that. But Monday Night Raw is what we're going to be talking about a little more in depth, a little more detailed, where we are already into the qualifying matches for the Elimination Chamber. And for real, 2 weeks away. Elimination Chamber is 2 weeks away. And that's kind of like, that's really, 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 really close. Like, that's oddly close. Like, we just had the Royal Rumble this past Saturday, and we're getting the Elimination Chamber in a couple of weeks. And I believe the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view is not to so much build up stories, but to continue on until WrestleMania. It is the bridge. It is Elimination Chamber, it is Fastlane, and then it's WrestleMania. Because of, yeah. Like, I'm sorry, I'm still waking up. But even with that, I feel like all the elimination, the elimination qualifying match for the men, and that kind of like, I'm just gonna point it out. Now that I think about it, with the women, like, I'm not saying that they don't deserve the spot in the Elimination Chamber. I just thought that there would be more earned type of spots and matches, like more qualifying matches for the ladies as there are for the gentlemen. But I ain't mad at it per se, but it's just looking a lot different as y'all seem to rush through the ladies and but let the gentlemen kind of have their way. You know, but I'm thinking too. I think I'm thinking into deep with this. I'm reaching right now, as the young folks would say. I'm reaching, but thing is, I look at it. I look at it from different perspectives. But if the women that are a part of WWE are fine with it, then I ain't got that. But I ain't got nothing left to say. If they're fine with it, then let it be fine with it. Come at me anonymously in the comments and say I ain't fine with it. You know, just be anonymous and scrap and say I ain't fine with it. I haven't been fine with it. Oh, a good note on Raw, right? Good notes, and this is why this video is gonna be short. Good notes, right? The return of Carmella. Oh my gosh, I was happy to see her because I was just talking about her. I was just talking about her in the last video. I was like, hope she's doing fine. I hope she's okay. Mella is money. The rivalry between Asuka and Carmella, or a matchup in the future, I'm all here for it. I'm here for it. That's me. I'm definitely here for it. I don't care how bad you think Carmella is in the ring. She has improved greatly since, like, she was one of the most entertaining Miss Money in the Bank winners, one of the most entertaining women's champion that we've had in a minute. And I'm not gonna lie, just grew on me over time. Grew on me, and that's coming from one of the biggest Carmella. I wouldn't call myself a hater so much, just a disliker. That is word now. Yeah. So yeah, one of her biggest dislikers, right? Like, oh, I was a part of the IWC when it came to it, and I was like, oh, Carmella can't wrestle around her way out of the baby bag, and then I was watching her progress every single time. She can put on matches whenever she wants to. She can sell. She's good on a mic. This isn't me just kind of like, oh, just kissing her behind. I'm just calling it as it is. Carmella is good. Carmella is money. Mella is money. And her versus Asuka, it's gonna be solid, regardless. But yeah, that's one of my highlights. Alexa Bliss possible.
Son, I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. It looks like an issue with the router and Echo device.
See.
Try restarting them. Unplug both of them, then plug the router back in. Wait 30 seconds. Once the router is back on and connected to the internet, plug in the Echo device.
Are you done? See, I should have just said Bliss. That's me not learning from the last video and my last mistake that I did before. So Bliss possibly getting a whole transformation, and what C Wrestling, shout out to him by the way, C Wrestling may have possibly brought up was the fact that it could happen at WrestleMania, the full transformation of Alexa Bliss. And I don't want to wait that long. That's just me. I don't want to wait that long. I want her to be at the Elimination Chamber, transformed. I want her to make a special appearance, Shawn Michaels style, on The Undertaker, where he comes through the bottom and just go after somebody, target a particular person. But I don't know who. But anyway, let's see. A flub of epic proportions. The fact that they said that Bianca Belair was coming up next and they just moved right on to the main event, like, was it time constraints again? And then Black History Month is like right around the corner. You can't do that. You can't do that, WWE. That's like you calling for the black community to just be mad at you. You calling for it. But it was a slight all jokes aside, that was one of the biggest one I feel was like a big flub because of the fact that you say that you're gonna have the Raw Women's Champion on Raw, and you don't get us that, but we go right into the male main event. It kind of feels bad. It feels like Raw 30 all over again, where men being men, women not actually getting them much. Yeah, kind of like throughout the whole 3-hour show, women only get 5 minutes. You know, it kind of feels that way. It still does. It just feels that way. But regardless of it, as much as everything the way that it went, Rhea Ripley picks who she's going after, and kind of disappointed that it wasn't Bianca Belair. A little bit disappointed. I wanted to see that matchup, but we're getting Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley, which is a good. I think they're gonna tear the house down. I think they're gonna blow the roof off. I think they're gonna just tear up the arena. Let's tear it up. And it's not even like a no DQ match or a Falls Count anywhere. They're just gonna tear it up. It's gonna be a good match. Is what I'm saying. It's gonna be in my fave 5. One of my favorite 5 matches, probably more than likely it is. But as far as I want to say, with Cody going after Roman Reigns, I mean, obviously he ain't got no choice. He got both belts. He ain't got no choice but to go after Roman Reigns. And there's a lot to unpack. And we got to wait until Friday for the actual continuation of as the bloodline turns. So once we get to that point, once we get to Friday, then I'll have my whole review on Saturday. I'll definitely have it Saturday. Not in the morning, but after I get off work. I'm having a video up on my thoughts on SmackDown. Because I think it's going to be a doozy of a SmackDown, especially with the bloodline, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. It's just going to be one big old hoopla. But my thoughts on Raw, my final rating, my final rating on Raw is that it was kind of like a 7. It didn't feel like, especially coming off the heels of the Royal Rumble, and then we got a little bit of a break on Sunday. Then Monday just kind of felt rushed, if you know what I mean. Just rushed. Highlights as I point out: Carmella, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Cody Rhodes, cutting the promo. Let's see. I'm going through it. Asuka in the dribble. Let's see. Let's see. Also, Elimination Chamber qualifying matches. Favorite match: Chad Gable versus Seth Rollins. Favorite match. It was, because Chad Gable underrated as heck. Loved it though. Loved every second of it. Oh right, the return of Rick forget about that. And he basically just a one-sided match to put Boogs over with his power and his charisma, just all over the place, oozing. And I can't wait to see more Boogs. I'm honest with that. I can't wait to see more Boogs. But with that said, I hope y'all had a fantastic day. I hope y'all enjoy y'all morning. Once y'all get off work, y'all enjoy this video, like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this and my thoughts on all things wrestling, video games, and yeah, and possibly anime and comic book movies, like Marvel movies, DC movies even, right? My thoughts on those, and just a lot of random talk that I do, nerdy type of stuff. But again, hit that like button, subscribe, and get those notifications on. And also write in the comment below, who do you believe is going to come out on top in the respective elimination chambers, and who's going to qualify for those elimination chambers. You write those down, type it up, let me know, and I'll see you kings and queens and everything in between next time. Peace.